Yeah, another good 2 points. And now when you look at the Western Conference standings for the Oilers, listen, it's going to be tough to pass both the Vegas Golden Knights and the Colorado Avalanche. If Colorado wins their game in hand, they're going to be ahead of the Oilers. If Edmonton wins out, though, and yes, that would involve beating the Colorado Avalanche, they would be at 109 points. At that point, the most Colorado could get to would be 108 if the Oilers beat them in regulation. So Edmonton controls their own destiny when it comes to that race against the Colorado Avalanche. They do not control their own destiny against the Vegas Golden Knights, who have 2 games against the Seattle Kraken to wrap up the season. Seattle, though, interesting enough, if they win their game in hand, will pass the Los Angeles Kings. They have 1 game in hand, 2 points back. They currently own the tiebreaker. So things are still really confusing as we head into the final 4 days, more or less, of the regular season, because the games on Friday don't matter. Edmonton could play Seattle. Edmonton could play Vegas. Edmonton's locked into the second spot, though, so they've clinched home ice advantage in the first round of the playoffs, which means 7 or 8 days from now, we will have playoff hockey at Rogers Place. That is exciting. Liam, there's still a chance Edmonton ends up playing Seattle here, but what it would almost take now, because again, Seattle, if they go 1-1 against Vegas, could jump into the third spot. That opens the door for Edmonton to be first. The point I'm making, there are 100 different possibilities, it seems like.
Yeah, we never really mixed in the idea of the Seattle Kraken maybe finishing in third place, to be honest. Like, it's always kind of been for us just dialed in to get ahead of LA at least, and at least get the home ice advantage against them. But yeah, now it's interesting to see if Seattle can climb above them. But ultimately, if the Oilers do play the Seattle Kraken in the first round, that means they didn't win the division, right? So it's going to be an interesting last couple of games there for the season. But this is perfect. This is what you want for the last few games of the season for the NHL, just to have some excitement still. Like the Eastern Conference last year was pretty much wrapped up before Christmas. Felt like, to be honest. Yeah. So now you're looking at the West here, and yeah, look at those playoff rounds. It's going to be a very, very fun time. We got the all green matchup too in Dallas, Minnesota. What more could you want?